More than likely, you've never seen anything like it. One of the most sensational shows at this year's High Performance Rodeo is Miss Rita's Lucha VaVoom, an eclectic mashup between lucha libre, or Mexican wrestling, and burlesque. The show will be staged this weekend at the Wynn Sport Event Center. And with me are Miss Rita, Natasha Estrada, and Zocre. Thanks to all three of you for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Miss Rita, I'll start with you. This show came to Calgary a few years ago as part of the High Performance Rodeo.
14 years ago.
14 years ago. Why is this the ideal venue for it?
We had such a blast last time, and the audience went bananas. It was a highlight for us, and I think Calgary. And so it took a long time, but we're back.
Now, you have a background as a musician.
I do.
You're a guitarist.
Yes, I am.
How did you come up with this crazy idea?
I mean, I feel like if you're in a band, you have to say yes to a lot of things because you're always broke. So I was producing a burlesque show called Velvet Hammer. And a friend of mine was like, I think people would like Mexican wrestling. So I went to see it, and it was the best thing I'd ever seen. It's so fun. It's more fun than bands, really. It's so acrobatic and funny and high energy, and the characters were larger than life. And I was like, where has this been my whole life? So I was like so thrilled to bring it to the rest of the world that didn't really have access for a really long time.
Now, speaking of larger-than-life characters, Zocre, you do Mexican wrestling as well. How does this compare to, I guess, the real thing?
Well, I mean, Lucha VaVoom comes with a completely different energy. It's more, and then also the crowd's energy. The crowd feeds into it. The wrestlers pick up on that energy. It's faster, it's wilder, it's chaos that's somehow controlled. But no, it's a whole lot of fun. That's the main thing.
Now, there is, let's just say, a planned element to a wrestling match. How planned is this, or how unpredictable is it?
Well, that goes based on where you're working at. What I love about Lucha VaVoom is we have the freedom to do what we want, and that is what all artists want. And so, yeah, they allow us to just express ourselves in the best way we want, representing the show's dynamic and formula. And so it lets us get a little wilder than our regular shows.
A little wilder. Does that mean more injuries, too?
A lot wilder. Well, that's why we train hard, we prepare hard, and we're professionals to avoid all that.
All right. And Natasha, what is your background, and what is your role in this?
My background is that I am the first Latina in history to ever win a global burlesque competition. And so I toured all over the world doing that and doing music and doing comedy. And so this really just felt like a natural collaboration, and I'm really excited because I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's an element of spontaneity, so we're kind of just ready for anything, and that's really what I love about this show so much. There's nothing else like it in the world, and no two Lucha VaVooms are the same experience. I can see this and be a part of it 100 times, and it's never the same. So I think that's why there's so many loyal fans, and it's also so exciting to bring somebody and just not say anything. There's really nothing you can say to prepare somebody, but they're never going to forget the experience.
It sounds liberating in a way to do what, can we say, whatever you want?
Yeah, it is very liberating. You know, you're in the moment and you're feeding off the energy. You have acrobatic wrestlers, you have music, you have comedy, you have chichis. You use that here in Canada? You know, you've got, it's very inclusive, and I think the audience really feels like they're a part of it as well. You're not just there as a spectator sitting and enjoying. You become immersed in this experience.
Okay, Miss Rita, let's talk about the venue itself. You've got a wrestling ring basically in the middle of a hockey rink. How will that work for you guys?
We just make it work. We've played all kinds of places you wouldn't imagine. We've been on the beach even.
Yep.
So it's just going to work. It looks like we're going to have a nice crowd, so it's going to be very warm, and you know, all the screaming is going to really bring it together.
What's the most unusual place you've set this up at?
Well, we did it in Paris on the street, right near the Seine. It was called Nuit Blanche. And I didn't expect the Parisians to get so unbuttoned, but they really got into it. And that was like, I think.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
How do you find Canadian fans then?
Oh, last time was crazy. We love it. The energy was electric. So I'm expecting that as a high bar
I'm sure
for you guys.
I'm sure you'll get a large and pretty spontaneous crowd as
Yeah.
well. All right, enjoy your time in Calgary.
Thank you.
Do you say break a leg before
Yes,
rest? Okay,
please.
break a leg. Best of luck. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you
Great
so
to
much.
meet you. And Miss Rita's Lucha VaVoom is Saturday, January 24th at the Winsport Event Center.